Hi, it's Sari from Coaching Healthy Minds. So this is just a quick video to accompany the sheet that you will have received on email that you can either print off or just have access to on email if ever you feel like you need a reminder. Now, the reminder is often needed when we, as it says on here, when we're in a flap. It's a little reminder that we are okay. Now, this is one of the most common things I get asked about. So no matter where people are in their journey in terms of coaching with me or programs, every single one of those people, myself included, will have moments of overwhelm where it's as though we've forgotten everything that we know and we have no way of dealing with the stress and the overwhelm and the panic that we're feeling. And I have so many people just ask me, what do I do now? And there isn't anything to do, because those of you that have worked with me will know that our bodies work in the exact way that they're meant to, and they take care of it all. Our system will reset. When we have pumped adrenaline into our body through our thoughts and we are feeling completely overwhelmed and panicked, that adrenaline will not remain there forever. It will always settle and pass, and it will settle much quicker if we leave it alone. But people struggle to leave it alone, often because they don't trust that they're okay. And so that's what this reminder is for. It's for anyone that has worked with me, who hasn't worked with me, and just want the reminder. So just want to give you a little brief overview of what I'm talking about in these points below, so that when you're feeling in a panic, you can maybe refer to this and have a little look, and it will remind you of what I'm talking about. So the first part is your innate well-being is always underneath the noise. We are all innately well underneath. We have moments of calm. We always have moments of calm, but yet we can forget that, and we can believe like we're in this absolute whirlwind of panic and overwhelm, and there's nothing we can do to get out of it, because the noise in our head, the incessant overthinking, is drowning out that calm. But underneath that noise, underneath that panicked, overthinking, anxious thoughts, underneath that you have the capability and the access to the calm in any moment. The physical symptoms are harmless. They are a response to your thoughts and don't need to be feared. Now, I know that that's sometimes easier said than done. When you've got a racing heart, sweaty palms, you feel sick, you've got stomach ache, you've got pain in your chest. But all these symptoms are doing, they're in a response to you sending messages to your brain. Again, anyone that's worked with me will understand about your lizard. I talk about your lizard brain and the messages you're sending to that part of your brain, and what that is doing, it's sending messages to the part of your body also about temperature regulation, heartbeat, all of that sort of stuff. And so actually your body is responding exactly how it should. And I know it's difficult at times for people to understand this, or to believe this, or to be okay with this. But your body is doing right by you. It's doing what it should be, because you are sending it messages that there is a problem, that you are in danger, even when you might not be. So I just want to remind you that the symptoms are harmless. All of this is transient and will pass always. Because these feelings and sensations are created through your thinking, moment to moment through your thoughts, our thoughts are transient. They will always pass. You may be holding on to them and layering them up, but they will always pass. They never remain. I mean, you may know yourself, even if you're an anxious person, or you see yourself at the moment as an anxious person, you'll be worrying about one thing, and then days later, you won't even remember what that thing is, but you will definitely find something else to worry about. Because we always worry about lots of things. So it's knowing that they're always going to pass. Acceptance of how you are in any moment will allow the feelings to pass much quicker. Sometimes we feel overwhelmed. Sometimes we feel scared, sometimes we feel panicked. You know, it's part of being human. And the more we accept that, so if you wake up in the morning and go, oh no, that anxiety is there, I can feel it in my stomach, this is terrible, how do I get rid of it, this is going to be an awful day, I'm sick of this, blah, 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 it's going to stay around for longer. If you wake up and go, there's that anxious feeling, okay, I recognize it, but I know that if I just get on with what I'm doing, if I just let it do its thing and pass, that it will go much quicker. You will find that it will go much quicker. Everything is inside out. This is a big question. This is the thing that I coach people. This is the thing that we talk about, that every single thing we experience is coming from internally from us. Every feeling that we experience comes from our thoughts about something. So, you know, the weather cannot make you feel a certain way. Another person cannot make you feel a certain way. Having to go to work cannot make you feel a certain way. But you may have thoughts about those things that then create feelings. So you're experiencing each and everything in your world from the inside out. You are currently experiencing your thoughts. That's just the same thing, really, but just a reminder that when you're experiencing that discomfort, and it might feel to you like it's absolutely awful, you're not experiencing a reality of danger. You're experiencing your thoughts in that moment. So that's just another reminder. Thoughts are neutral until we bring them to life. You know, I read somewhere not so long ago that a psychiatrist saying that, you know, people can have the beginning of a panic attack 4 or 5 times a day, all of us, as in being startled or scared of something, or that can be the start of it. But if we just allow it to just pass, and we're startled and then, oh, we settle and leave it well alone, it will pass. So if you bring those thoughts to life, as I said a moment ago, you wake up, oh, I'm anxious, this is terrible, how do I stop this? I can't have another day like this. You are bringing all of that to life. That thought that starts out relatively neutral of, oh, I've got that feeling in my stomach again. Okay, that's all right, and then it will pass, is very different from, I've got that feeling in my stomach again. Oh no, what am I going to do? How am I going to stop it? I can't deal with this. Okay. And I want to remind you that you are not broken. You are human, and you are okay. Even if you feel overwhelmed, even if it feels horrible in that moment, you are okay. And then underneath, I know that there will be some people then answering to that going, well, it doesn't feel like that, and I've been like this for a long time, etc., etc., etc. But honestly, you really are okay. So that is just a little reminder that I wanted to share with you, just to let you know that these are some points for you to reflect on when you are in a moment of panic and overwhelm, because you're going to be okay.